Bachelor in Paradise, Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley, shocking spoiler, July 17th, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation news fans. Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley both arrived in Costa Rica on day one of Bachelor in Paradise. He gave her a tour of the new resort and they shared a first kiss. During a recent kissing challenge, they both refrained from kissing any of the other contestants. Now fans are wondering just how serious their relationship is. Are they still together today? Keep reading to find out the shocking spoiler about Jess and Spencer's relationship. Jess Edwards admits to sliding into Spencer's DMs before show. Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley have one unique thing in common. They were both eliminated in week 6. She was a contestant on Joey Graciede's season of The Bachelor. He pursued Jen Tran on season 21 of The Bachelorette. Neither one found love the first time around. They're back again for season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. During a recent interview, Jess admitted that she sent Spencer private messages on Instagram while watching him on Jen's season. She didn't reveal if he replied or not. She was caught in a love triangle with Sam McKinney and Spencer Conley. DMs aside, Spencer Conley and Jess Edwards hit it off in person immediately on Bachelor in Paradise. He gave her a tour of the fancy new resort in Costa Rica. The contestants got a serious upgrade after years of filming in Mexico. However, Sam McKinney's arrival almost put Jess and Spencer's growing connection in jeopardy. Sam M. took Jess on a date. She shared Spencer's reaction with BachelorNation.com. She said that Spencer encouraged her to go on a date with Sam because he wanted to be with someone who would choose him. Despite sparks flying with Sam, Jess ultimately did choose to give her rose to Spencer. Sam was left without a rose and went home. He's rumored to be hooking up with another rejected BIP contestant. Bachelor in Paradise, Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley. Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley are one of the strongest couples on Bachelor in Paradise so far this season. But the show is only 3 episodes into a dramatic season. Fans wonder if Jess and Spencer will continue to only have eyes for each other. Reality Steve has been providing spoilers for impatient Bachelor Nation fans for over a decade. His sources revealed which couples make it to the end of the season. Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley's love did last to the final episode. The spoiler guru's sources didn't reveal any engagements. However, Reality Steve noted that viewers expect Bachelor in Paradise seasons to end in at least one engagement. His sources said that there were several contestants who left the beach in relationships. If he had to speculate, Reality Steve guessed that Spencer and Jess were the ones who got engaged. But viewers will have to wait until the season finale to find out how it all goes down. Do you think Jess and Spencer are a good match? Bombshell. Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley's shocking spoiler will leave you speechless. The calm before the Paradise Storm. No one could have predicted the explosion that was coming. When Jess Edwards, the sweet yet spicy fan favorite from Zach Shawcross's season of The Bachelor, touched down on the golden sands of Bachelor in Paradise, most fans thought they knew exactly what she'd bring: glam, grace, and possibly a romance arc with one of the newer, less messy men. But Spencer Conley, the wild card from Charity Lawson's season? Not a chance. But sometimes Paradise doesn't care what viewers expect. It throws coconut-scented chaos your way, and this time it tossed in fireworks that no one saw coming. Even production. Even Jess. Even Spencer. And by the time the truth came out, the real truth, people weren't just shocked, they were betrayed. A date card that changed everything. It was week 3 on the beaches of Sayulita, and the sun was blazing as tensions were finally starting to simmer. Love triangles had formed, shots had been fired, rose ceremonies had sent some broken-hearted home and left others clinging by a thread. Jess had been casually getting to know Braden Bowers, and while their chemistry was undeniable, there was something off. Jess knew it, Braden knew it, and even Wells Adams had commented during one of his cheeky bartending confessions. Enter the date card. It was addressed to Jess. Open your heart. Trust the unexpected. Cue dramatic zooms and producer-staged gasps. Jess had no idea who would walk down those stairs next. She smoothed her blonde hair, dabbed sweat off her glowing skin, and stood by the stairs like every Bachelor Nation queen before her. And then, Spencer Conley. No one clapped, no one screamed. The air turned cold despite the heat. The producers were salivating behind the cameras. Jess's jaw dropped. Spencer smirked. "Long time no see," he said. Wait, what? A past they kept hidden. Turns out this wasn't the first time Jess and Spencer had met. It wasn't even the first time they'd flirted. Back in March, right after Spencer had been sent home by Charity, he had slid into Jess's DMs after watching her on The Bachelor Women Tell All. Fans had no clue. Neither did their fellow castmates. What started as light Instagram banter became FaceTimes, then a late-night meetup in LA after a Bachelor Nation watch party. One thing led to another, and for a brief 2 weeks, they were a full-blown secret fling. Why did it end? Because they both were possibly headed to paradise. "We shouldn't ruin the chance of a storyline," Spencer had allegedly told her. Jess had agreed, reluctantly. And yet, there he was. And she had a choice. Take him on the date, risk everything, or keep playing the game she'd built with Brayden. The date that broke the beach. Jess said yes. The gasp heard around paradise was real. They were whisked away to a luxurious private yacht off the coast of Puerto Vallarta, where champagne flowed and Spencer turned on the charm dial like a pro. But what cameras captured, and what later leaked online before the episode even aired, was what really set fire to the fandom. An off-camera boom mic caught Spencer whispering to Jess, "Let's do what we talked about. Make it to the end. We can fake the breakup after the show." The clip somehow leaked on a TikTok fan page 3 days before the episode aired, and chaos ensued. Jess looked uncomfortable in the clip. She giggled nervously, but most importantly, she didn't say no. Back on the beach, secrets, lies, and sabotage. When Jess and Spencer returned to paradise after the date, they were official. The beach was stunned. Brayden, crushed. Kat Izzo, suspicious. But it was Brooklyn Willie, never one to hold her tongue, who confronted Jess. "Girl, you're acting brand new," Brooklyn said. "You didn't even tell us you knew this man before paradise." Jess didn't deny it. Instead, she offered a cryptic smile and said, "Some things aren't anyone's business until they're real." That night, while everyone else slept, Spencer snuck off to talk to Eliza. And that's when the other shoe dropped. Spencer's betrayal, or was it Jess's plan? Spencer and Eliza were spotted by cameras deep in conversation, but no soundbite was heard. A blurry lip-reading attempt by fans later went viral, suggesting Spencer was telling Eliza that he felt trapped in his current connection, that he was playing a role, that he was only here because Jess planned everything. Suddenly, Jess was no longer the wide-eyed fan favorite. She was the puppet master, or was Spencer manipulating her? Bachelor Nation was divided. Team Jess claimed Spencer was gaslighting her, again, as he'd allegedly done during their brief LA affair. Team Spencer said Jess was using her America's sweetheart image to mask the fact that she had orchestrated everything, including the spoiler leak itself, for attention. And then came Aaron B. Aaron B., in his most chaotic move yet, pulled Jess aside during a beach bonfire and asked her point blank if she and Spencer had planned a post-show deal. She laughed, brushed it off. But the next morning, he exposed them. I heard it straight from Spencer's mouth. Jess said she wanted to ride it out for brand deals. She doesn't even like him like that, Aaron B. told a shocked group of contestants. The episode went viral before it even aired. Reddit threads exploded. Spoiler accounts speculated that Jess and Spencer might get disqualified. Fans demanded answers. And then, Jess posted a cryptic Instagram story that would change everything. The Instagram that broke the internet. Believe half of what you see, and none of what you hear. #Paradise Edit is real. TL. It was simple, elegant, dangerous. She followed it up 20 minutes later with a mirror selfie and the caption, "Just wait for the finale. It's not what you think." Now the Bachelor Nation machine was fully out of control. Did she flip the script? Was Spencer the villain? Had someone leaked the audio on purpose? And most importantly, was this all just a setup for a bigger bombshell? Spoiler King Reality Steve weighed in.
Y'all think you know what's going on with Jess and Spencer. Trust me, it gets worse. Finale week is gonna be wild. He was right. The reunion special, the twist of all twists. The Bachelor in Paradise reunion special was filmed 2 months after the finale wrapped. Jess walked in solo, in a fiery red dress that screamed revenge. Spencer wasn't even there. Host Jesse Palmer opened the show with this line: "Tonight, we reveal the real truth behind Jess and Spencer and why producers had to step in." Audience jaws dropped. What came next was unreleased footage, a moment from their final night in paradise where Jess found out Spencer was dating someone else back home the entire time. She confronted him. He denied it. Until producers played a voicemail sent by a mystery woman to Jess through a burner phone. Yep, that happened. Jess dumped him on the spot. Cameras were rolling. It never aired. Until now. The aftermath, redemption or ruin? Following the explosive reunion, Jess released a statement. "I made mistakes. I wasn't perfect, but I was played. Spencer used me for airtime, and I should have seen the signs. I'm focusing on healing and moving forward." Spencer went radio silent. But 2 weeks later, he was spotted in LA with another Bachelor alum, Christina Mandrell, adding another twist no one saw coming. Jess is now booked for Dancing with the Stars. Spencer is nowhere to be found. And Bachelor in Paradise? Well, it's already teasing another returning couple and another hidden pre-Paradise affair. What happened between Jess Edwards and Spencer Conley wasn't just scandal. It was a masterclass in deception, reality TV chaos, and post-show strategy. Whether Jess was a mastermind or a manipulated heart, one thing is clear: Paradise will never be the same. And next season, we'll all be watching.